Hey guys, it's Self-Dev, and I would like to talk about why we are living life in hard mode and why you should want to be living in hard mode in the first place. So, most of us at one point or another like to complain that life is too hard or too unfair, or that life should be easier than it is. And usually we will say these things when certain events happen, certain situations, maybe someone has hurt you emotionally, physically, or you're constantly in unfortunate situations, or you make the wrong choices constantly. And that is fair to say that you think your life is like too hard and everyone else or most other people have it easier than you. Um, Now, hopefully, most of us understand, at least in a rational mindset, that our lives aren't the hardest lives or harder than most people's, although sometimes it can seem like that. And I have related to that in the past. I've had quite challenging experiences in the past, where I genuinely thought I had at least one of the I guess most unluckiest draws of life that you can have. Um, and it's just easy to say that when you're in that state of mind. Um, so yeah, so the first thing you need to understand is that you are probably not alone in terms of your situation or your past situations that you've had, in terms of how much they've impacted you negatively or are impacting you negatively. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, and yeah, you can probably, if you think of life as a game, you can think of it as living life on hard mode, and you can feel quite frustrated that you haven't had life on normal mode where things aren't too challenging, or even easy mode where things are just super easy and it's barely an inconvenience. Hopefully, you know what I'm referencing there. Yeah. So, I'm here to tell you that you don't want life to be super easy and barely an inconvenience. Because if you think of playing a game, you don't want to just press one thing on the controller and you win the game, or just enter a cheat code and you win all the points. Like, that's no fun. I mean, you can enjoy that, like that's why cheats exist, but you'll quickly realize that pretty soon you will stop enjoying playing the game. Like, if you're hacking it, if you're modding it, if you're adding unlimited lives and limited health points or whatever it is, then eventually you won't enjoy it because it just wasn't challenging enough. Um, Although it's quite tempting if you're quite an impatient person who just wants to complete something or has just tried constantly and just has like had enough. Right, I'll look for the cheat codes, I'll enter them in, and I'll see if I can finally like advance to the next level or something like that. So yeah, so hopefully that explains why you probably wouldn't want life to be on easy mode, because you wouldn't enjoy it. And it's really easy for you to say if you're struggling and consider your life to be on hard mode right now, to say that you would love easy mode and you would love that there are no challenges. But you're saying that because you're contrasting easy mode with hard mode. So you don't want either extreme, you want to be somewhere in the middle. And instead of complaining that your life isn't on a mode other than hard mode, you could see, okay, so that there's a reason why there are modes in games. So there's easy mode. I mean, in an average sort of game, you would get easy mode, normal mode, and hard mode, just in a simple layout. The reason why hard mode exists and not just easy and normal mode is because if you choose hard mode, it's even more challenging. And a lot of people actually like that, and they like to challenge themselves to see if they can, I guess, surprise themselves with how much they can show themselves that they can complete the game, even though it's supposed to be hard, and that you have this satisfaction that you have overcome all the challenges of the hard mode and not the average challenges or the few to non-existent challenges of normal mode and easy mode. So if your life is on hard mode, then think about your future and how you will feel once you've overcome all these hard challenges, which other people in the world who you could say are living life in normal mode and easy mode, think of the satisfaction that you would have if you had life on normal or easy mode, and compare that to your life right now in hard mode and overcoming the challenges of hard mode. Now, hard mode is hard, obviously, but unlike a game, you can't change the mode you're in, the mode of difficulty. So you have to accept that if your life is hard, you can't just wish it was easy or normal mode. Like, it's just wasting time. You'll set yourself up for disappointment. You just can't change that mode. So accept life is hard and constantly strive to overcome your challenges, your obstacles, even if you keep facing them again and again. If it's the same challenges again and again, or it's new challenges constantly, you just have to keep facing them, because that is what your life is supposed to be. And then you can look back at your past and you can see all the challenges you faced, and you can tell other people, friends, family, co-workers, all the challenges you faced, and they will be like super impressed and shocked and surprised about how far you've come. And if these people are close to you, like friends or family, and you tell them about your future problems, they will reference the past and the challenges you faced and overcome in the past, and use that as motivation to prove to you and show to your self-esteem that you can overcome your future problems, even if you think you can't. So yeah, pretty much I'll summarize. If your life is feeling like it's on hard mode, then this is why you should accept that hard mode is good and not something you should wish wasn't the case. So yeah, I hope this was inspiring and motivating. I thought it was. um, yeah. Um, I hope you have an awesome day and an amazing life.